Good morning. It's been a couple days. It is now Tuesday, 3:56 a.m. Heading to the gym, and we're going to be hitting chest, back, and shoulders. So, that should be fun today. I had a 2-day weekend for resting, and I picked up some sort of cold or whatever, so not feeling the greatest right now, so I'm going to make the best of this workout, but not 100%. I am not there yet. I need to get a good night's sleep, but last night didn't get to bed till like after 10:30 because I was meal prepping for the next few days. I think I had stated that I was going to try to get a better schedule for diet and stuff, and my wife and I figured that out for the most part. So we did a bunch of groceries on Sunday, got a bunch of stuff, and then today we made a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm hoping that goes well. Started off this morning with it started out as a smoothie last night, but wanted to see what it'd be like if I froze it and then kind of had it a little bit like ice cream or whatever for my breakfast this morning. So I got up, did some cardio, and ate that. It was pretty good, but I think I definitely would have preferred it in drink form instead of the having to chisel into an ice block for a good while before it thawed enough for me to properly eat it. But all in all, it wasn't horrible. It was pretty good. It consists of plain Greek yogurt, some protein powder, fruit, and a little bit of milk. And it macros actually come out to being pretty good, so it was not bad. I liked it. And for second breakfast, I've got some chicken, rice, and mixed in is some cottage cheese and G. Hughes barbecue sauce. So I got that back here, so that should be pretty good. I'm hoping it's good. If it's not good, then we're gonna be in some trouble. Then for lunch, I've got a buffalo chicken salad. So that should be good. The only issue is I am actually allergic to a lot of fresh fruits and veggies. If they're cooked, I can eat them fine. But doing this, they're obviously not cooked. And yesterday, when I did the salad, I did tuna instead of chicken, just because I hadn't prepared the chicken yet, so I threw a couple cans of tuna in there. But when I did the salad yesterday, it kind of did a little weird stuff to my throat, and right after is when I started getting this cold. So I can't tell if it is due to the salad that if I had a reaction to the salad, or if it was just that's when the cold decided to hit. I'm not sure. But either way, I'm hoping that it's not going to be unsustainable because of my allergies. That would be unfortunate. Deeply, deeply unfortunate. But, oh well. So, now, I don't know what's going on with this light. Nobody else coming, and it is not changing. There. Just had to get a little closer. But, I'm almost to the gym. We're hitting chest first. I need to get gas. I just realized I am nearly on empty. So, I think I'm going to get gas before we get to the gym, because there's a station right here. So, hit chest, shoulders, and then back. So chest, we're going to be doing some incline press, and then we're going to switch to some flies, dumbbell flies, flat bench, and then some dumbbell lateral raises, and then probably some upright rows. But I think because last week I switched from doing dumbbells to easy curl bar. I'm going to do that again because that felt real good. So I'm going to do the easy curl bar again. Then we're going to do some sort of probably a cable row motion. So that is the plan. And it should go great. Hopefully, as long as I'm feeling up to it and this cold doesn't beat me up too much. So I'm going to stop, get some gas, and I'll see you guys in there. Alrighty. A couple warm-up sets in. Feeling pretty good about this. Let's see what we can hit with this. Not that. Okay. Okay. Oh. Alright, let's go do some flies. Alright, let's see how many we can get of these. Try to keep the form as good as I can. I have a tendency to keep lifting up my head, but I'm going to try to go as deep as we can. We're rocking with the 30s right now, so we'll see. We will see. Alright. No. Oh, gosh. Okay. Whew. Gotta try to remember to keep my arms, or at least my wrists, straight holding these, because I felt weird on my shoulder having it slightly bent, so I gotta remember to keep it straight. Alright. Man, same place of failure. Whew. Goodness. Alright. Alrighty. Oh man. Jeez. Alrighty. What are we at? We're at 140. Alright. Okay.
Ready to go. Yeah. We're slitting them.
Oh man. My hands were gonna slip. Holy cow. That's annoying. Probably would have gotten a couple more partials, but my hands. A little sweaty. Alright.
The only thing I didn't see out of you was the isolated one side. No idea. No. They look pretty sweet. I like the marbling. That's nice. It looks like a fine cut of beef. Look at that marbling. Burning right out.
Oh man. Alright. Alright. Back is feeling very pumped up. Chest, it's kind of gone down a bit. Same with the shoulders, but they're still feeling pretty good. So, whoa. We'll see. Might need to gotta take this off first. Just that. Oh man. Oh man. I think later I'm gonna hit some abs and that'll be it. Might do a little bit more cardio, but so far, not too shabby. All right, let's go to the car. All right, so I think that went pretty well. Throw in an extra set of back because I just felt like if I ended it there, it wouldn't have been great. So I wanted to throw in an extra set. I think that was the right move. Lowered the weight just a little bit and then hit it again, and it felt pretty good. Posing, I'm not too, I'm pretty happy with it so far. Not gonna notice changes in the next week or so. It's gonna be, when I can compare it from, a month from now, 2 months from now, 6 months from now. That's really when I'm gonna be able to see the difference. I actually was looking in the mirror when after I shut the camera off, with a full body shot, and it's coming together quite nicely. I'm kind of liking the shape that I'm putting on, so looking pretty good. I think we're in a pretty good position, but still have work to be done. Still definitely have work to be done. So we will see. We'll see how it turns out. That's for sure. But man, I really getting such a little sleep over the weekend has really fried my brain. I can't think straight. It's kind of annoying. I was trying to think of something profound or educational to talk about. I can't do that. I'm not overly intellectual or I don't know, profound, I guess. I can't think of a more creative word to use than just profound a million times. But even if I'm not getting a great amount of sleep, I still feel like I'm recovering fine, not amazingly. So if I have a couple nights like that, that's, there are a couple nights. tonight I'm going to try to get to bed at a reasonable time and try and sleep, get at least 6 hours. I won't have to meal prep tonight, which is a very good thing. So that'll free up some space. Oh, excuse me. That'll free up some space for me to kind of relax a little bit sooner when I get home. But if I continue on this downward spiral and continue to not get rest, not sleep, that's when things really start looking bad, because my recovery is going to be completely in the toilet. Because I had the weekend, even though it wasn't great sleep, I still was resting, and I wasn't doing a whole lot, except for a little bit of cardio and kind of walking around doing stuff like that. So I was able to kind of recover a little bit better than if I had done that throughout the week. So I got to really be on top of myself this week and force myself to get to bed at a reasonable time. And now with the meal prep out of the way, this shouldn't be an issue. It should be easy enough. So just got to stay on track and make sure that I am disciplined enough to do what I actually need to do. Because that could just be hard and be like, no, I'm going to get up early. I'm going to do things at home at night, and then I'm going to get up early, do my cardio, go to the gym, lift heavy every single day. Sleep doesn't really matter. If I do that, I'm not going to recover. And then I'm not going to be growing at all. And it's going to be kind of a waste of time. And it's just going to be more damaging to myself than beneficial. So I got to really, really narrow down on getting proper amount of sleep. It's difficult with, the situation that I'm kind of in with work and family life. But I've talked about this before with the balance. You got to find the right balance. And you got to really think of what is the most important thing. I like doing my workouts and all that stuff right in the morning before I go to work, so that way I can maximize the amount of time that I spend with my family after work. But sometimes there's other things I got to do. I got to prepare things. I got to get things ready. And if I could just completely focus on my physique and really get dialed in and kind of disregard my family when I get home, get to bed on a really, really reasonable time, get all my meal prep stuff done, get everything that I need to get done, but then I won't see them at all. So I got to really, really find that balance of where that sweet spot is on the attention meter. So if I'm spreading my attention in too many places at once, guess what? Nothing good is going to come of that. I'm not going to be able to focus on anything at all. So I got 4 things that I kind of spend my time on primarily, hobby-wise and lifestyle-wise. So I got, obviously, work is a huge chunk of it. So I go to work and stuff. And then I got the gym. I've got these videos and stuff, which I'm kind of counting in the same vein as the gym, which editing these videos at the end of the day is kind of cutting into that family time, which I'm getting faster at editing them together and getting them out. And the more I do it, the better it'll get. I think I've got it down to like 30 minutes and then it's done. So I want to try to get it down to like 15 minutes. That'd be awesome. But the better I get at that, the more time I'll have with my family. And obviously, family is another aspect of that. And then the rest is kind of set aside for like little hobbies that I have, which don't take up a ton of time because I don't have a ton of time to do anything with them, except for maybe on the weekends. So it's trying to find time for all this stuff is really difficult. But it's hard to say what to focus on, because I could focus 100% on my physique and I would be on point all the time. Get great recovery, get great meals in, great workouts. But then I have to sacrifice time with my family, because I can't really sacrifice time with work. And then the hobby thing is kind of such a minuscule amount of time that I only really spend time on the weekends. And at that point, I'm not working out as much, and I'm not going to work. So that one's not as big of a deal. It's the family stuff. That's really the balancing act there. So, really have to consider how to focus myself on where I really need to be focused. Because is my physique more important than my family? Of course not. Of course not. So, it's an interesting thing. I'm hoping that doing this meal prep, getting so much of it done early, because I would make chicken and things like that early for a few days, but now I've got more things that I'm making, but it should be all set. It should be covered now. You got to make those smoothies every night, but I mean, for the most part, that's not that difficult to do. Now that I got all the ingredients ready and stuff, it's just kind of quickly throw it together, and it works pretty well. But without, where was I going with that? Without having to do that every single day, if I can get these videos down faster, I could be looking in a pretty good spot. Because right now, a lot of the time, by the time I get out of work, because I go in at 6 and I get out around 4:30, sometimes 5, and then when I get home it's like 5:30, and then I gotta edit the video, I gotta shower, I gotta do all that stuff. So by the time I'm settled in, it's like 6:30, sometimes even 7 o'clock if I have to do some other stuff. And then we gotta put the kids to bed, and then I've got no time to see them at all. So I gotta really, really narrow in on what I'm doing and get it done faster and be more efficient with my time. So it's not sacrificing my family life over my training, because that needs to take precedence here. So that's something to chew on. Again, I don't have the answers for it. Clearly, I'm still kind of working it out right now, but that's something that you gotta kind of think of when you're trying to do something like this, is you can't sacrifice the relationships that you have around you for your physique and for your, what really is your physique for? Like, unless you're like a professional bodybuilder and that's like your job, really, what do you need this for, other than your own self, your own selfish desires, essentially, vanity, really. So, I don't know. You gotta really prioritize stuff. You gotta figure out what you want to put before yourself. What you want to, focus on. What do you want to put your time and energy into? Because it's fine if you want to just be healthy and you want to work out to be healthy and stuff. That's perfectly serviceable. But when it becomes the thing that you live for over the relationships around you, that's when it becomes a little bit more problematic. So I'm trying to balance that, making sure that this does not become the thing that I focus on entirely, and the thing that I put all my mental and physical energy into, and sacrifice the ones that I love and who love me, and that I am meant to care for. I got to make sure that this doesn't become something that will separate us. So, all right. I think I'm rambling and just repeating myself right now. So, tomorrow we're going to hit legs and we're going to hit arms just like normal. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a Smith machine for my squats, because I really just do not like the barbell squat. Although, I'll see how I feel in the morning, because I might force myself to do it, but I'm not a big fan of it. We'll see. Because it feels like it doesn't hit my quads well enough. So, we'll see. We will see what happens there. And then arms, I normally would do dumbbell work, but I may do dumbbell work, but I may end up switching to use easy bar. So, we will see. All right, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Just got to work. Talked for a little while, so I'll see you tomorrow.